And take your time. When you're ready, slowly lift your head up. Walk your hands back towards your knees. And bring your knees a little closer so you can slide again to a comfortable seat. We're going to be sitting a little bit longer and sitting in stillness, and so you're even welcome to sit in a chair, your couch, or on some cushioning, somewhere that your spine can be long, that your hips can be at ease, and your lower back can be soft. So as you make your way into this place and space, close your eyes. And allow your shoulders to relax away from your ears. And feel the motion of the breath, expanding and releasing your body. Very gently lift your hands and place your left hand over your heart, and that's your physical heart, so a little to the left of heart center. And then take your right palm and just rest it over the back of your left hand. Let's take a few moments to feel the beating of your heart. Let your breath be steady so your heart can beat and be held by the flow of the breath. This practice, it reminds us of the most basic, the most simple gifts of living. And in a time where we've been asked to change a great deal for our communities, for our own safety, it can feel sometimes like there's less choices. But at the same time, these limits, these gentle limits placed around us so we can hold each other in safety. These limits can be a foundation to move in a new way. You're welcome to keep your hands here or place them down on your legs or your lap. So what limits us doesn't need to confine us. It can, in fact, be the basis for imagination and compassion and tending to our lives. So this is really why we thought this would be the perfect time for this. A perfect time to turn inward and to explore something a little more deeply than maybe we've had the chance to in the first 11 months of this year. So you've decided to do this with us together for 3 weeks. While your body is quiet, while your breath is slow, I'd like you to ask yourself, why did I decide to do this? What parts of my life at this time ask for this to happen? And then I'd like you to grab your paper, pen, or pencil and take a minute to write down whatever mess comes out. Beautiful mess of your mind and heart. Why are you doing this? So whether or not you choose to read this, again in the next 21 days, the exercise of moving from your mind into words, of reifying these intentions can help bring more clarity. Okay, so the next question is a little more of a nuts and bolts question. What do you intend to do? So there's 21 days. We're going to be offering a lot of yoga, a lot of meditation, Pilates, many forms of practice. What is your intention in this? It's not necessarily to practice every day. It's what is real for you, what's realistic. But it's helpful to set this forth, because there's days that, as Chris mentioned, you may not want to. So it's good to share it with yourself. So there's one more question. I'd like you to think of something that doesn't take long, 5 minutes or less, that's simple, that you can do every day, that doesn't happen on your yoga mat, that you can bring into this next week. So for the next 7 days. It could be having a meal at your table without your phone around. It could be drinking some water when you first wake up. Maybe rain or shine, taking a walk around the block. Go ahead. And I just mentioned 1 week because we're going to switch it up. Because you might have some great idea halfway through the week, and then you can just let that wait for next one. Okay. So the purpose of this last one is that this practice, the power of this practice comes to life when we can bring it off of our mat and into our lives. And that happens naturally, but it also happens really well with intent. Okay.